everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Just as a little prompt, one of my, little bit of background, one of my guides, Narin, which is Worimi for uncle, is actually Worimi First Nations. He is a spiritual healer and a respected elder leader of his people. So it is fabulous to have him along, as well as Meister, who is, Gaelic Celt. So being Gaelic Celt heritage myself, I feel an affinity to both of my guys. They're absolutely wonderful. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look. I've been asked a couple of times, apparently Putin, cough cough, Putin's body double, the Kremlin, I will call it the Kremlin, made a public threat to the UK in regards to armour-piercing shells that is being sent to Ukraine, that as part of the makeup of the armaments contain the tiniest amount of degraded uranium. I don't know why they're in the shells, but anyhow, so what's happened is that the Kremlin have come out and threatened, if you send those, you're declaring nuclear war or whatever, and they've saber rattled. I'm not feeling anything nefarious or adverse in regards to this. What I did feel when I read the question twice, because I was asked twice, was that it was a Kremlin propaganda for the Russian people. Does that make sense? But let's have a look. Was there any truth? Show me the energies behind. The Kremlin's threat to the UK regarding the armour-piercing, the tank-piercing armaments. Show me the energies behind it, guys. Good morning. Hot and sweaty here today, expecting a beautiful storm tomorrow and then rain for a week. Looking forward to it. Show me. As long as it's not flooding. Show me the energies behind the Kremlin threatening with the armour piercing. Thank you, that one. Often they'll do that, they'll throw a card out and then they'll very shortly afterwards finish shuffling for me. So let's have a look, don't know what it is. The Fool, okay, new start, new journey, So as the signifier, the Fool has so many meanings. I'm looking at the picture. Thank you. The boys always tell me that they tell me to use particular decks for the images themselves, not so much the by the rote meaning, although you do need to know the basic meaning behind the cards to be able to then expand on it with the picture. Okay, using my Gilded Tarot Royale for this. So we've got the Fool, and what I'm really told is to look at the picture, and it's very much about walking the tightrope, juggling the message. His feet aren't on the ground at all. It's sort of pie in the sky. Okay, thank you. Drawn to the moon in regards to this, and moon energy is often, again, moon energy has about 50 zillion different meanings, from mental health issues to seedy underbelly being exposed to a long path. But what I'm really getting in regards to this, and if you're talking to your guides, go with your first reaction. And what I'm getting is that I'm getting that feel of the swamp energy in regards to it. That not all is being revealed. Okay. Challenged by 10 of Swords. So this is the energy behind the threat. This is not the threat itself, and this is not what they're going to do in regards to the threat. This is the energy behind it, and it is basically because Thank you, guys. The Kremlin know that they are at this Ten of Swords point. I did a reading, gosh, several weeks ago about that the Battle of Bakhmut was going to be the Waterloo, the Ridgeway. It is the start of the end, but it's going to be a horrific battle. But it is going to be the start of the end for Russia, and they know it. So that's why they're making this threat. Okay. Okay. I would say there's some in the Kremlin that didn't want to do it. I'm infighting. What's going on behind the scenes is infighting about what message to put out there. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is about the strength of clarity, the strength of intelligence, wisdom, feminine energy. So it is also empathetic but compassionate. But yeah, she's coming forward with the sword of truth. So, okay, thank you. If you read an article on it, there was I can't remember his name, there was a intelligence official that came out and basically said it's a nothing burger. That's what I'm getting from this, is it was the intelligence agency. Listen to what they're saying. Okay, Three of Wands. Ship coming in, plan coming to fruition. But the Two of Pentacles. Right, okay. Thank you. So this is the energy coming out from what is behind the scenes. And this was so those that wanted to impart that message won that battle behind the scenes. But there is, in the Kremlin, I would put money on it. Maybe not quite the house, but I would put money on it that there is still this infighting going on in behind the scenes in the Kremlin about who is actually in charge and who is going to be in charge. And I'd say, okay, thank you. They're telling me that this was the fight went on about what message was going to be put out, and a particular party won that fight. But we have here, so this is coming out of the energy behind the scenes, the Two of Pentacles. It is a crossroads moment for regarding this energy, because they don't have the money to do it. Oh, okay, thank you, guys. They've just told me that so if you remember, was it yesterday Xi Jinping visited Russia, or the day before, visited the Kremlin. There was no promise of assistance. I read a couple of weeks ago on China's relationship with Russia, and it was very much about China's just doing what China needs to do for the sake of China. They're getting cheap energy, but they have no loyalty to Russia, is what I got out of that. So, Two of Pentacles, they don't have the money. Do we pay the troops, or do we buy more armor, more ammunition? Do we, yeah. And it's the ship, thank you. They've pointed out the ship here. Often there'll be two ships in the background where it's about a decision about which ship to bring into port. But in this particular card, there's only one, and it is on the rocks. So financially, they're on the rocks. They don't have the money to even carry out this threat. Okay, Page of Swords. The karma over this. A whistleblower. Intelligence service bringing forward the truth. Sorry about that. Courier van pulled up outside, and of course my doorbells went off. It's not for the courier van's not for me; it's for the neighbours. But yeah, this is the intelligence organ. I'll call them the spies. They know, they're bringing the information forward. So the karma over this threat is Ten of Cups. Emotionally, it's not a concern. Okay. What have we got going into the future? The in regards to this threat, the path being illuminated, obstacles in the path being illuminated. So I think, okay, thank you. They're telling me that it's going to be it's going to be shown that it is literally just a snake on the path type threat. There's no real threat here. We have Two of Pentacles, financially out in the cold. Yeah, again, Russia's broke. Thank you, guys. Sometimes it just comes out. Russia is broke. Okay, Nine of Cups. Careful what you wish for. No. I'm just getting the energy of she'll be right, mate. She'll be right. Cheers, she'll be right. And here you have the abuse of power. But everybody's just walking away. Abuse of power. That's what this threat is. There's no... And here we have Ace of Wands. The brightness of a new message coming forward. And the World. So... a new plan coming forward, a new message coming forward that is shining bright, and an ending of this battle. Yep. I think I'm going to leave that there. There's no... These are quite telling, that they're basically, okay, thank you. The boys have just said they're trying to leap through hoops, but it's going to fail spectacularly. The truth cannot be denied. Russia, I'm getting that their nuclear weapons aren't even functional. I'll just draw a couple of cards on that. Show me, come. I'll just do 3 cards. Show me Russia's nuclear weapons. I'm getting that it's an empty threat because, yes, they did have them, but they're not functional. That card wanted to come out. Show me Russia's nuclear weapons. Sorry, my brain flipped somewhere else for a second, so I do need to just hone back in. I'll hold my card up while I'm honing back in, because I don't think I've done it in this video yet. Yeah, entertainment, these are just tarot readings. Okay, Russia's nuclear weapons. Yeah, they are just tarot readings. That's what those cards are telling me about bringing a message forward of positivity in regards to the anxiety, and we are coming together as a community. Okay, so show me Russia's nuclear weapons. Show me how Russia's nuclear weapons actually... I'm hot and sticky, so the cards are sticking a little bit. Show me now, right? You want those cards, okay? See what we've got. Anyhow, the first one that came out, it's this infighting again. The infighting again. Financially behind the scenes, they have nothing. They're stopped because the ship is on the rocks. Ooh, okay, thank you guys. So we've got this is, I'm going to call this my propaganda card. It's my propaganda, it's the infighting in the Kremlin. But what I'm getting is that the money that was, there was no money to maintain it. So this is the nuclear weapons. The money, oh gosh, got reallocated. The money that was supposed to maintain them got is it reallocated or no? Thank you. Cook the books. Okay. The money that was meant to maintain, to keep them operational, was redirected. I haven't got the Six of Pentacles here, but just didn't flow. Didn't flow to where it meant to, and therefore they're on the rocks. Yep. The systems are, the authorities are in dire straits. Financial dire straits in regards to this. Yep. Okay. That's going to be interesting when it comes out. Okay, hope that eased some fears, and yeah, wow. I didn't think that they wouldn't actually be functional, but that's what the boys are telling me. Entertainment only. See how it plays. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Bye-bye.